Hello and welcome everyone to tonight's episode of the Relics of Old. The last time around, our intrepid adventurers decided to clean up some outstanding side quests, traveling north and finding a waterfall, or as is cheekily known as flying water. Discovering the unique properties of this, where the water would fall down, kind of do a U-turn, and then come back up the other side of the waterfall. They were able to stop her off a couple of bottles of this before meandering their way through the forest and towards the healer's hut. Completing a couple of side quests for her and discovering that the ingredients that they have collected will give them a dispel potion, which will function very similar to the spell itself. They wandered back towards their new home inside the Red Door, ventured forth through the mysterious door number 4, and have come across a creature that they might have regretted. And with that, we'll kick off, since last time around, I believe it was Petunia and Iniara started casting spells. I think specifically Witch Bolt and Magic Missile.
Yep.
Correct.
Oh, small detail. It did eat part of your souls.
Yeah, and we
For
have
everyone but
exhaustion
Petunia.
for everyone but
Yeah.
Petunia.
That's fine. I wasn't using mine.
Yeah, at least not that part. It's okay. You've got more. I mean, heck, an unknown wizard in a different realm altogether split his 7 times. So, can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad. We mark off the.
But anyway,
Magic
since
Missile.
spells have been cast, that is going to initiate combat. So if everyone would please roll initiative.
You got that battle music rolling?
Not yet, we don't. We do now. Now. There we go.
Okay.
Well, that started off really well.
Oh, Fink.
I know.
Ouch.
I'll just let you guys take it down first, and then I'll come in and clean up.
Dang, Iniara with a 20.
Total, but yeah.
Oh, man, I can't even... Oh, this isn't going to go very well.
To be fair,
Can't
he
get
is
there.
fairy fired as well.
Oh no. Oh no.
The oh no that he's fairy fired, or something on your end.
Our Minotaur buddy didn't do so well either.
It's this poor Minotaur though.
I bet my dex
so-
modifier is higher. Let me check.
Probably.
Yeah, nope, it's -1. Just kidding.
I'll let you here, I'll let you go first though. As a player character, you get the benefit. So with that, having that spell in mind, Iniara, you are up first.
I already said I cast it, so Magic Missile. I'm not taking it back.
Iniara?
I'm talking
Muted.
now.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Like, I can't see the Discord bit, so I didn't know it was muted in there. Okay, so I had said last time that I was going to do Magic Missile, so I am doing Magic Missile.
Okay. So with that, the ink begins to flow up your arms and out of your fingertips. 3 silvery bolts, assuming you're casting at level 1 and not higher.
Yeah, level 1.
Okay, 3 silvery bolts
I need more. Four.
bolt move off to the distant target. The red snout kind of twitching ever so slightly as the bolts come and impact him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
6. It's 6 plus 3? Is that right? Because that's 44 plus 1 per bolt.
It is 1d4 plus 1 per bolt.
Okay, so 6 plus 3, then 9.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And because I was muted, he is fairy fired from last time still.
Correct. So the next attack roll against him will be at advantage. Well, the next attack rolls
I'm gonna
against
say
him
it
will be
while
at
I hold
advantage.
concentration because it's my purple one that's on.
Correct. Yep.
What's up,
Would you like to move and/or bonus action? Presumably, you guys are able to see now. I think.
We can see everything. At least I can.
I guess Petunia and Esel, you could confirm that for me too. But
Yep, I can see the room.
Um. Nope. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Our mysterious friend, the individual, begins to raise some rather razor-sharp claws up to the hood, pulls it back, and drops the velvety black hood onto its shoulders, and you see a fox's snout, the ears pointing up at the ready, red and white face of a red fox, staring back at you. Its beady eyes, hungry and intent, as it pretty much dissects each of you quickly.
This isn't like that red fox from the Dryads area, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
No, this is the red fox from the Dryad was actually like an actual fox. This is very much a humanoid style of things.
I prefer that one. You mixed up the character sheets. Just switch the papers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It dances around cutely and runs away.
Aww.
And it will slowly, hands spread out, walk towards you. And that is its turn.
Yeah, how arms spread
Describe
out?
the hand spreading a thing. Like this, or like welcoming, or like gonna cast something.
Arms open and stretched out towards you, kind of palms facing you, sort of welcoming, if that's how you would like to view it.
He
But
can
he's
try.
right.
Face.
Is it kind of like how a certain dark wizard in the universe was like, come give me a hug? Kind of welcoming?
You could definitely view it that way.
Okay.
God.
Iso.
Okay. So, Iso, upon seeing this thing moving forward, is going to look down at his warhammer and just kind of softly, Uldre, you could really use your guidance. And I'm going to first channel divinity for sacred weapon to get a +2 to my attack rolls.
Nice.
For 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
And you notice the very core of his hammer begins to glow just ever so slightly. And he's going to then look over at his 3 comrades, give them a bit of a nod, and all 3 of them just feel this warmth kind of flow over them, and I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay. Nice.
Because I don't think
Okay.
Channel Divinity requires an action. Oh no, it is an
I
action.
think it is an action, yeah.
Shit. There goes the flavor of it.
You know what? You
No,
said
Rule
it.
of
I'm
cool?
gonna
Rule of
cancel
cool?
the channel, and I'm just gonna bless them first.
Okay, sure.
And then I. I'm on roll 20, right? I can't click ESO. Hold on, wrong tool. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah, and he's gonna go up and get in the face of this thing.
All right.
And
Any bonus action?
I don't have a whole lot for bonus.
Okay.
Well. Is that? 1 sec, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, so bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
Is Sanctuary a leveled spell?
It is a first level spell.
Okay. You wouldn't be able to do that and also cast Bless this round.
Oh, that's right. That's son of a.
I know. I'm
Never
boring
mind.
like that.
No,
at
no, no,
eighth level,
You're totally right. I'm just freaking out because we're gonna die. Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Petunia, over to you.
Ooh.
As Iso rushes, all of you filled with the warmth of a hearth fire, feeling that your abilities have been slightly augmented. Iso rushes forward to face this fiend.
Oh boy. And he casts Bless on us, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Gotcha.
It's 1d4 for the Bless.
Correct.
I have to find it. Okay. Well, first we're going to see how well I do. Oh, yay. I rolled a 19. Plus the Bless, plus 4, so 23, 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I get to
28 dang.
actually use my D12s?
Right?
What?
The oft neglected die?
Yeah. Oh, not the greatest. So that's 9 points of damage.
Is that a specific type of damage?
Yes, it's lightning
Asking for a
damage.
friend.
It is. It's lightning damage.
Okay.
And this is a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
So you are also aware. And then something I also missed is my familiar has its own initiative.
Oh, shoot.
It can't do like actions or anything, but I read through the whole thing and it's like, oh, it has its own initiative. So I'm
Yes.
just,
Would you prefer it to have its own, or would you like it to act on yours?
It might as well act on mine because it can't do the actions. So
Okay.
yeah, might as well just act
Yeah,
on
for
mine.
ease, we'll do that for now, and then I
That
will
works.
remember to give you a token for your familiar. I'm a terrible DM like that. I forget that stuff all the time.
I forgot that it rolled initiative, and I was rereading it like, oh yeah, that's right. I
All
haven't
right.
done this yet. But my familiar's gonna fly to about here on the other side of the room.
Okay, hang on. See if I can quickly find you a pseudo dragon for you too.
A green dot works.
Very true. Go ahead and draw yourself a green dot.
Ooh, I'll draw
I know.
myself.
Tough stuff here. So as you kind of focus and concentrate and you feel the energy of your patron channel through you, and green lightning shoots out towards this fiend. You see it, arms still kind of stretched, even with Iso running at it. It strikes it, arcing just around Iso, and you see its fur kind of stand on end briefly, but he doesn't seem to flinch very much.
Yeah. I'm gonna move.
Feel it still did damage.
Did damage, but it didn't do as much as I was hoping.
Correct. To be clear, so you don't think it's immune.
Okay. I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to... I think that's all I'm gonna do right now.
That's everything.
Bonus
Thank
action, that would be good for this.
Over to you.
Ooh, I'm up.
You are up.
No.
I don't think I can get to him. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, I can. He moved.
Yeah, he moved forward.
Yoink. Yeah, he hasn't said anything, right? On his turn? Just he's
Not
got his
on
arms
turn yet.
open?
No. Nope. He hadn't spoken previously, wondering why you did not heed a warning you had received about leaving that door alone, sort of. But he has not spoken yet.
Okay. Everybody's wailing on him. Did Iso attack him or no?
No,
He cast
Iso
a bunch of
cast
spells.
blast.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna attack him.
Iso granted everyone else the
Why not?
ability to attack him.
Right. And it's still at advantage, correct? Because he's still lit up as a melee attack?
Correct. Yes.
Yes, he still
Okay.
has fairy fire.
Yep.
Would you-
Technically, any attack on it right now is at advantage if you have to roll to hit.
Okay, because I'm punching him with my
Curious thing
thunder
is, if
gauntlets.
your gauntlets begin to vibrate, and Iso, kind of taking a quick glance over, you can see her fist actually vibrating and shaking side to side from the energy held within the arm.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
I didn't even use bless, but I could have, right?
Hey, you definitely
I
can if you
do.
want.
No, it's okay. I don't think I need to. So this is thunder damage.
Okay.
Not a D4, just +4. Okay. So 9 points of thunder damage.
9 points of thunder damage.
Yes. And he now has disadvantage on attack rolls on targets other than myself. So he has to attack me, otherwise he's at disadvantage.
Nice.
And then, wait.
That's pretty good. All right.
For a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use my defensive field ability and gain 2 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Wait,
Good
no.
use. Good use.
Hold on. I think it's maybe level. Yeah, level. So 4 temporary hit
Nice.
points.
All right. So with that, you see the fist vibrate, shake, and you just see her arm his arm rocket forward and smack this thing right in the face, and there's just a cacophonous as it impacts. You see that one of the front teeth of this fox creature is now broken from the impact of this fist. Whew.
Sorry, if it turns out we like
It-
you, I can fix that.
Slowly runs its tongue along it, finding the now broken tooth, and snarls at you.
I really say that.
Nice. I guess we're attacking this thing, huh?
Oh, have at her.
And he will run. Garak will run forward, arms double clutching his axe, and he is going to come through with a mighty swing across at advantage. All right, that will be sufficient to hit. That's some good damage. All right, and you see him kind of cut through. The same maneuver that he made against Herm to Herm that ended up like de-arming the man, literally. This same slash kind of comes and hits this fiend right in the shoulder, and it kind of almost bounces away from its robe. You feel it still did some impact to it, but it seems to not be the full weight of the hit.
Did mine seem to take full impact?
Oddly enough, yeah.
Yes.
Iniara, back over to you at the start of the round.
All right. Let's see. I am going to cast. Want to do that? That. Why do I have that there? Do I use my last second spell slot? You know, go big or go home. I'm gonna do Tasha's Mind Whip. I need an int
Okay.
save, please.
An intelligence save. $24.
Ow. Seriously?
Yeah, 24.
Fine then. I do 6 is 12 plus 4. Hey, don't touch. Is that yeah, that's 4.
Asking for a friend, is this psychic damage?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. Done. So 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
It says I psychically lash out at a creature, so.
I should say what kind of damage it does, though.
Oh yeah, there it is. Psychic damage. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. So as you kind of lash out with this psychic whip, trying to kind of like sever its ability to do things, kind of like hamper it psychically, you feel it a very strong wall of force rebuff your spell as best as possible. But a little sliver of your whip is able to kind of bend around and get in and do something, but not the full intent and full potency of your spell.
Mm-hmm. All right. What I got?
And you move over there.
I move. Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's right. I think. No, I'll move the other way. I'll move this way. That's my turn.
Gotcha. All right. Back over to the fiend. You see its
Fiend?
outstretched hand. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I think you said fiend?
Correct. I did say fiend. Not friend. Very close. Just missing one letter. You see its outstretched hands kind of ball and turn into fists. It seems that you are intent on violence. Let's change that. And you see it kind of draw its fists in, and you feel a shockwave run through the room. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
You 3 add your D4.
We're also at disadvantage, aren't we?
On
Or-
ability checks.
Is this an ability
You
check?
have one level of. This is not an ability check.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Saving throws get their own level in exhaustion chain. And those of you that it's relevant, think you have advantage on this save for being a gnome.
Right, so 19 plus 3, it's 22.
22. All right.
22 as well.
Nice.
Boy, I feel not very wise for only getting a 19 right now. Oh wait, a D4. Hold on. That might be relevant.
That's
That's
relevant.
how I got it.
That's
Me too.
very relevant.
Okay, 22.
22. And Iso?
Buttons.
Would you believe me if I said 33?
No, because I don't think that's possible.
You're right, it's a 13.
Hey, not bad. Everyone. Oh, Garak. All right, nice. Everyone feels a very brief moment as this shockwave kind of erupts through and like courses through your body. You feel all of your muscles lock, and through sheer force and will of determination, Iniara, Petunia, and Fink, you are able to shake off this mind effect and are able to get past your paralysis. Iso, you are stuck in place.
Just having a rough day.
For now. And
I think
you
we need to
see-
talk to this guy.
You're not dead. This is just quick
I
paralysis.
was gonna say, dude.
You just straight up die. That's
How
it.
locked up was I?
Savor
Rigor
death.
mortis?
Yep, your heart just stopped. It's you had an old ticker anyway, so this didn't help. No, you see Garak also lock up after his follow through on that, and his axe is still kind of behind him, and he is kind of bent forward. The Arcanoloth looks around the room. Well, at least we've gotten some of you. And he will back up, Fink being the only one that can take an attack of opportunity. He is still illuminated, so it is at advantage if you choose to take it.
God, what do you think, guys? Should we show good faith and just not completely screw up the campaign?
I don't know if that's something Fink would do. Knowing that
Yeah.
To be fair, you're not screwing up the campaign one way or another. It just takes a different direction.
Petunia's against him. Caused misfortune to quite a few people, so that's Petunia's decision.
I mean, yeah.
But we kept the Minotaur, though.
So the real question is, in this moment, what does Fink do? Do you punch?
I have no idea, actually. I'm gonna go with a no.
Okay.
I'll just let him go. This is a mistake, I'm sure, but...
All right. Over to Iso, whose your muscles are very locked up. You feel your mind try to pry away from this prison that you're now locked into. I need another wisdom saving throw from you.
13 again. Rolled another 9.
And then you feel that door slowly begin to shut on you again. And that same panic kind of creeps in, wondering if you will escape this.
Asking for a friend. Is this something back here or Nunya?
It's mine.
Is this?
My pseudo dragon.
Oh, that's the pseudo dragon.
Pseudo dragon. Yeah.
My green circle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry. Over to Petunia.
So I'm gonna use my action to do Witch Bolt again.
Okay. You again kind of course through, and you see that lightning that's kind of been dancing around it, kind of re-explode on it. Go ahead.
Oh, that's better. 16 this time.
16. That's pretty good.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to go invisible.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yep. And then I'm going to move.
Okay.
To right there.
Okay. Over to Fink. I gave you a blue dot so you know you're invisible.
Invisible. Until my turn. Then.
Right.
I am going to kind of ready my gauntlet again.
Okay.
But just kind of be like... You seem pretty powerful, but you're not really forthcoming. Do you got a name? And if he responds with anything I don't like, I'm going to attack him again. So I'll just kind of start moseying forward a little bit.
All right. He looks over to you as you say this. You see his fangs and his chipped and broken tooth pokes through on what you would consider maybe a grin on this devilish fox. Demonic fox? Demonic fox. There is a power to names that I do not wish to give you.
Well, I'm Fink, and I'm gonna punch him.
No, don't
All right.
What?
Go right ahead. Oh, hang on. Sorry. One second here. I missed a thing. He maintains concentration. Go ahead, Fink.
Did Teardal just say don't?
No,
Yeah,
not
she
to give
did.
your name.
I didn't give him my full name.
Do we even know your full name?
No,
I don't think so, no.
you don't.
At advantage, don't forget.
Yep,
You're
that's
lit up.
that was a 1 and a 15. So
Okay.
I've got 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right, 8 thunder damage. Yep.
All right.
He still can only attack me.
Correct. Yep. With that, you see Fink kind of walk forward and punch, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Walk forward and crack him across the face yet again. You see him kind of shake his head a little bit, and Iso, and you also see to your right that Garak, your muscles return to your own control. You are no longer stunned.
Woo!
All right. With that, we'll move over to Garak, who finishes his movement and kind of locked up middle of it, actually stumbles a bit trying to right himself, uses his axe as support, and then tries to swing around and hit the Arcanoloth, and misses as you see it throw up a shield last second, the axe bouncing off this now arcane barrier between the two of them. Iniara.
Sorry, what happened?
Garak attempted to use his great axe against the Arcanoloth and missed.
Arcanoloth is
An arcane barrier is up and in front of your foe.
So, do I know if that magic would work or no?
You don't know.
Mind sliver.
You saw his axe bounce off of some invisible barrier, basically, that is now present.
That is not even gonna work.
But you do see still the purple light wreathing the fox.
It didn't work? I got
What
kids
didn't
down
work?
here. I have no idea what happened.
I was just explaining what was going on.
Okay, did
The
Mind
axe
Sliver
missed.
work?
It's still shrouded in your fairy fire.
Okay. Mind sliver.
Mind sliver.
We gotta fix your diaper. Go lay down.
26.
Okay, it does nothing. That's my turn.
You still get psychic damage.
Mind sliver is a cantrip.
Oh, mind sliver. Never mind. I was thinking mind whip. My bad.
Alright, I'm gonna have to switch tasks.
So, is this the route you truly wish to take?
And
you
they're
will-
attacking us too, so
Look across on everyone.
I gotta fix the diaper. Back.
Does not see Petunia, though, because you are invisible.
You need to give us some sort of opportunity, or I don't know. Relationship is a give and take.
Yeah, from behind the pillar. Maybe you shouldn't have killed a bunch of people.
Who did he kill?
We have no idea.
Did he kill?
Very
How do we
true.
know he
He's
killed
an
people?
accomplice of Herm to Herm. Petunia's not
Or is-
exactly
Just assume.
intelligent.
No.
She's not intelligent.
Is this the red cap? Is that what we're
No.
thinking? Does it say it?
This is not the red cap.
Whatever. I say the relationships are a give and take thing.
All right. Kind of looking you all down, up and down, getting a sense that, well, all right. You see his hands stretch out for a moment again, and then his feet begin to stomp on the ground, and with that, you feel the stones of the room begin to shift and shake. I need a dexterity save from everyone, as the whole room is beginning to bounce. You see cracks beginning to run through the stonework, seeming to separate all of you, as like little fissures begin to crack and break.
14.
14. All right. You're able to stay on your feet.
That's a 5.
A 5. Think you fall prone. So,
Yeah, that's 3.
3. Okay. With the upheaval of the room, you also fall down, thankfully not onto your back.
Woof.
All right, what did I miss?
The room, so after hearing your guys' answers to his question, basically, that it's a relationship of give and take, you see him kind of bouncing or like stomping on the floor, and with that, all of the stones in the room begin to like upheave and wave, and fissures begin cracking through the floor, each kind of spidering its way, separating all of you from each other. Or at least, the cracks themselves are a dividing line, and I needed a dexterity save from you.
Quick save. Okay. 9 plus something here. So wait a minute.
Oh, don't forget, you guys also get a D4.
Oh yeah. Ooh, a 4. Okay, so that's 13 plus 3, so 16.
16? That's enough. Fink, did that change your number enough?
That's 7?
No. Close. So you see Garak kind of have a lot of trouble on his hooves and crashes to the ground as well. All right. With that, though, you see him also kind of bring a fist down, and with that, the room starts to break. Those fissures start to widen up, and there are now actual cracks beginning to separate you as the floor begins to break apart.
Ooh, fun.
All right. Iso, you are currently prone. The room is still shaking violently, but you are able to stand up if you wish.
Okay, 1 second.
Also acceptable.
Sorry, kid aggro.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Totally get that one.
Speaking of which,
He's supposed to be brushing his teeth.
okay.
So a half movement to stand up.
Yep.
How
And
wide
you
is
see,
the...
the cracks are maybe only like a few inches at the moment, but as you're kind of looking at them, they begin to widen further as the seconds pass.
You know,
But
you
easily,
asked
at
if
this
this
point,
was
you
the
can
way things
cross.
you want things to go, but need I remind you, you're the one who has been fucking me up. I will move around to his backside if I can get over the crack here.
Yeah, I mean the room is shaking a bit, but if you're careful, you can do it, kind of deal. You've kind of the initial shock is over, and yeah, it's still rumbling and moving around, but you're able to find your feet and make the distance.
Okay. So when I get behind him, be like, "What are you doing in here, and why are you in Herm de Herm's house?" And based on his response, I'll hold an attack action.
Is that who I latched onto?
Yep. Okay. Swinging away.
All right.
So I will do an attack here.
Still at advantage because he is still covered in fairy fire.
Thank God. 18 to hit.
That will just hit.
Whew. Okay. So,
And his shield has just fallen down.
for God's sake, minimal damage. 4
Ouch.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
I might have to actually go and grab physical dice because D&D Beyond is just not being nice to me
They
tonight.
tend to roll low, is what I've noticed.
Correct.
Yeah,
I agree
no
with that.
kidding.
Yeah. Overall, it seems low.
So after my turn,
okay.
I'm going to go and grab my metal die.
Sure.
So that was my attack bonus action. I'm going to use my shield and attempt to shove him.
Okay.
So it's an athletics on my end versus an athletics or acrobatics on your end. So
Gotcha.
basically a grapple.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, then 8.
I got 10.
Oh, that was close. But no, I got an 8 because it rolled a 5.
Right. So you slam into his like the back side of him, and he kind of stumbles a little bit, but quickly rights himself, continuing to focus on separating this room. All right.
Okay, and that's my turn, and I'm going to go and grab metal dice because this is some BS.
No worries. All right. Petunia, before you get to go, you see that as he kind of takes that slam from behind, he stumbles forward briefly and then refocuses on this, and you see the room itself go, and there is now wide gaps in between each of you. Your distance to everything around you, you see open space now in between the floor, not just a couple inches, but we're talking a couple feet of shattered room. And as you look down, it is nothing but black. Of
Okay.
continuous and endless nothing below you.
Oh boy, and I become less invisible.
You do feel, if you choose to risk it, you could run and jump maybe to a more stable section. Versus staying on your chunk that is now kind of floating apart from the rest of the room.
No, I'm gonna stay here for right now. Maybe. Well, no, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure running and jumping is a good idea for me. Well, my action, no matter what, I'm gonna use Witch Bolt again since it's still active.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Ooh, 19.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, D12.
That's
man.
really good.
Oh,
All right, and again, that little flicker of electricity running over its body just recharges again, and you see him kind of jolt a bit from it this time.
So running and jumping, that's my move action?
Your move action, yep.
My move action?
Yep.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Okay.
Hope for the best.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, oh boy.
Plus your D4.
Yeah, my D4, and if everything goes bad.
Also, don't forget it's at disadvantage because, nope, you're not. Never mind. Sorry. Nope. Other characters. Other people need to worry about that. Not Petunia.
Well, I've saved, amazingly. Whoa. Oh, awesome. Acrobatics, 21. Oh, plus 1 for my flex.
Oh,
so 22.
Yeah. Easy enough. You kind of use the upheave of the floor to kind of give yourself that extra boost, and you're able to make a good leap, clearing the distance and getting over to the more stable chunks of flooring. Kind of as you land and kind of tuck roll a little bit and stand back up, you see that the gaps have widened even further in that little bit of time.
We made it. And that's it. I don't have a viable bonus action at the moment.
Okay.
And Petunia, do you want to come up and say goodnight to your other familiar real quick?
I'll say goodnight to my familiar. I'll be back.
No worries. We'll move over to Fink.
I had something really good I wanted to say, and now I don't remember. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'll just kind of relax my hands and shoulders. I'm not gonna like ready a punch or anything.
Okay.
And I'll just say, to be fair, we thought there were dead bodies in here. If you could just show us the door out, we would leave you alone.
There is a cost to every request.
You know, relatively wealthy at the moment. Or maybe there's something we could do for you.
You see its ears perk up. You see the shaking of the floor begin to slow. Not do, but give. What is something that you can give? Not money, not things, but part of you.
I'm just randomly rolling dice here. Can I give?
This is out of character, but what are we,
Part of
hags?
me?
We can just take a part of our body off and grow it back?
Well, he didn't really say things, right?
He said part of us.
Yep.
I could, I totally could. I could infuse like something of his. What infusions do I have? I think I could just like make him a bag of holding or something like that. Or infuse his cloak. I don't know.
Okay, I'm returned.
Okay.
Pink is trying to talk the guy down. What do you miss?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he said not money or things, but a part of ourselves.
Did you have the monitor down there, Petunia?
Are infusions not in Tasha's?
It should be.
Do you guys know?
Part of the, it's part of your class, part of the artificer.
Oh, here we go.
Would also like to inform I came upstairs with 4 sets of metal die and a dice tower.
Nice.
Is he wearing armor?
He is wearing a cloak.
Cloak similar to robes?
Yeah. Very much so.
I could make those robes work way better for you. I have this cool ability.
I am interested.
I think it takes a day, though. Like, a long rest to do it.
Does it take away the things you've done on others, or?
Not. I can do this. I could do it twice right now. So, no. This would be the second one I've done.
Okay. If you guys would wish, if you do not intend on attacking, we can drop out of combat order if you guys also want to act in on this.
I don't know. I'm leery of the part of you part because he's already has taken a part of 3 of us.
Sure.
Right.
But I wasn't going to do
So,
an
yeah.
attack action on mine. I was going to try something.
Well, if you want to go, then my 6 seconds is probably up. Or whatever. To talk to him.
All right. We'll move forward.
And I'll try and
Um,
talk more about it on my turn. I don't know.
even with the floor slowing to a rumble, you see that Garak is pretty much on all fours, slowly trying to get up, using his axe as best he can to stand. And it will actually take the entirety of his turn to like restable his legs and get set. So we'll move over to Iniara.
Yeah. How big are these cracks over here where I'm stuck?
Several feet wide.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to mold earth to fix the spot so that I can walk across.
Nice.
All right. Let me double check that spell real quick.
Well, that's what I was going to do even if it doesn't work because I don't know how it would work. So...
Oh, there it is. It says it is a long rest, so it would take me a while to do it. But did everyone would get a long rest, and if we change our minds about wrecking him, we could do it then.
So it looks like with stone, you can kind of make it into difficult terrain.
And if it's difficult, you can turn it back to normal.
Right. For the sake of flavor, why don't you give me an intelligence check to see if you're able to kind of manipulate it just enough to kind of give yourself almost a ramp to make your way easier.
Okay. Just add my intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
9?
9.
I didn't roll very good.
You kind of really focus and try to get this to work, and you get a little raise, but not much. It kind of looks like you've just kind of made the terrain difficult in that area.
Well, I'm gonna try a different spot, I guess.
With the
I was gonna try
upheaval and all
here.
of that finishing, you'll be able to run and jump.
And then I'll move here
I mean,
so
it's
that I
not
can
too
run and
far,
jump.
it just-
Because I think I have to jump over this way, don't I? Because I've made this part difficult terrain.
Right.
So I'd have to jump over this way.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I guess I will
So
attempt to do
acrobatics
that
check,
at disadvantage because
you are exhausted. But don't forget bless, says Petunia, I think.
No, bless is attack rolls or saving throws, not
Yep.
ability checks.
I thought it was ability checks. Is it
Yep.
not?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah. So add my acrobatics, you said?
Well, what do you know? It's guidance that I'm thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking of guidance. Yeah.
That's it.
So plus 3. 5.
5?
5.
All right. You run, jump, and you know you're not going to make it fully.
Oh.
As you look down and you see black just extending eternally below you. Why don't you give me percentile dice to determine if you hit the edge or missed?
$24.
24. You hit the edge and are able to just kind of like wing it more or less and like grip. You are kicking at nothing and struggling and just doing everything you can to grip what is just a few inches of actual flooring.
There's a few inches of actual flooring that I have to get off of as well. Just saying.
Yep. Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm hanging on an edge. I assume that's technically my turn now, isn't it?
Yep. We'll move back over to the Arcanoloth, who sits and we'll wait.
Sits? He sat down?
Well, no, he doesn't sit. He will stand by idly.
Okay.
Waiting for an offer, more or less. So.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Fink?
You're not getting us killed.
With a fiend?
I don't know.
That's really what it seems like. God, this is a very thin floor.
I will wait one round, but if anything pops off, I will hold an attack action.
Here, shouldn't I, Mage?
Oh,
this is where I made difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
I have to jump over here, which is a part of a part that's falling as well. I have to get off of 2 falling.
Correct. Yeah, so you're stuck in between 2 pieces that are kind of off and adrift at the moment. Okay, so you're just going to sit tight, Iso, and see how this plays out?
One round.
1 round. All right.
I mean, to be fair, you're basically asking a paladin to sit by and watch a deal with a demon being made.
Yep.
I'm asking if that's what he's doing. I'm not asking him to do that.
He's gonna wait 1 round.
Okay. Petunia. I think her microphone's muted.
Yep. Oh, no, it's not.
No, your mic stopped.
Uh-oh.
1 second. Hang on. She's resetting.
What? 1 round, I attack!
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, all over.
I think her headset has been dropped a couple times.
No, not better?
Oh,
there
you
it
go.
went.
Hey? Oh,
Nice.
there it went.
Okay.
Cool. I just turned them off and on again because perfect.
That's solution.
It worked. Oh boy. So if I talk to him, is that taking my action to do it?
How long you talk to him?
Bonus action. Okay. So. Oh boy. I'm gonna move forward. Oh, that's the wrong one. Move 15 feet forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say to him, I've made a deal or few in my time. Are you willing to listen to this one?
I'm always willing to listen to deals. Audible groaning from a paladin.
Ooh, what a deal. That's enticing for her.
As
Yes.
payment for a deal, I will accept a question or a request.
With that, I'm going to drop Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Then, oh boy, I'm gonna turn to him. I'm like, let's sit and chat. Let's figure out a deal here. I think one can be made.
All right.
I don't
Y'all are
know.
killing me.
Yeah, I'm
but
kind
I'm
of
a deep
slightly
sea
dying
Raise
too,
his
Hey.
clawed
but
fingers and snap. And as all of you blink, you notice that the cracks in the floor are no longer there.
what happens to the person that's hanging in between some cracks?
We
You're
lost Garok
standing
for a
on
second.
firm ground. You were never dangling.
I don't like this.
So we talk. Think. Because we are waiting one round.
Right? I have this cool ability to help you maintain concentration on your spells. I see you're a spellcaster.
Indeed.
The biggest catch is it takes me about 8 hours to do. And it lasts until I die.
Which could be relatively short.
Oh. Maybe. Depending how things turn out here. Or in this
Deal.
world in general.
You do this for me, I will provide you a way out.
Perfect.
Her or everyone?
I mean it's got us. And we would like our... Well, maybe we don't necessarily. What was that thing in the beginning? That's a question. I don't know. Talk to someone else.
Okay. Having come to that agreement, assuming you actually follow through with this, you see his nostrils flare up and a little bit of steam pours out of it and heads over to you, Fink.
It really is going to take me a long rest to do this. So,
Yep.
Okay.
Do you let this mist hit you, or do you move out of the way?
Yeah, it's fine. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It makes contact with your armor and kind of spreads all through your body. And whether you wish to or not, eventually you breathe in and this mist comes into you. You lose one level of exhaustion and your soul is back together.
That's what I was hoping for.
Unless you renege on the deal.
I mean, not right now, I'm not.
So this will be real interesting because Iso technically goes before Petunia unless Petunia wishes to make an offer.
To be clear, it was all of us leaving.
Yes.
Okay.
Iniara, standing, not dangling, over an infinite void.
I'm standing
Find
over the
the
void,
first-
or is the floor here?
The floor is there. You are no longer over a void.
Just gonna take a very obvious step to whichever direction this is. Just like
Okay?
over where I knew the crack was.
Yeah, firm ground.
I think that's about what I'll do because I don't know entirely what's going on because during most of this I was trying to get across a void.
Correct.
So I will wait and see, and not necessarily comfortable with making this deal, but it's also not my soul, hopefully.
It turns its attention from Fink over to Petunia, who has also offered to make a deal.
So we're all getting out of here, right? That's what we think
Yes.
is going to happen.
D. An exit will be provided.
An exit will be provided. Be anything. The deal I want to make is giving the fragments of souls that you took from my other friends back.
I think we can come to an agreement. What do you offer?
I don't have things to offer. You didn't take a piece of my soul.
I did not.
I'll trade one piece for 3?
Oh, actually, for 2.
For 2. Oh, did he not take Garak's?
I think
Oh,
everyone
yeah, no, he
but
did. Yeah, my
but
bad.
everyone but
Everyone
you.
but
Yeah.
Petunia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about Grok. Such an important character, you know.
So important.
No. I think we can come to an agreement.
I think we can as well.
All right. You see his nostrils flare. That mist kind of pours back out and flies to the 3 recipients. I guess this becomes the question. Iso, do you let this mist touch you?
Mm,
I know, right?
Roll an insight check.
dirty
Those
20.
physical dice. You sense a part of yourself within this mist.
Yes, I would allow it.
Okay. And with that, the mist touches you, becomes one with your person yet again, and you lose your level of exhaustion.
Woo.
Iniara,
Yep.
do you let this mist touch you?
I mean, not metagaming. I'm gonna do that thing too.
Yeah, do an insight check.
Okay, that's 13 plus something, so gotta bring it up. Insight, so 16.
16. All right. With that, you also sense a portion of yourself within this mist.
Then I guess
Perhaps something you've lost.
I will. Then yeah.
Okay. With that, the mist also touches you, and you lose your level of exhaustion. And you see Garak attempt to bat at this thing that's coming at him and taking over his body before he eventually gives up. And it also comes in and absorbs back into him. Iso, what do you do?
He's got quite an angry look on his face. He will look over at, his party and again, are you sure this is the route you want to go? These deals never come without their price.
I would agree with Iso on this.
Everything has a price.
He'll look over at the perfectly innocent fox.
Perfectly.
And just kind of be like, what are you doing here? And are we the first ones to have come in here recently? And if not, what happened to them?
That is
I realize
3
that's quite a few questions. Answer how you want.
For each question or request, we must make a deal.
I don't make deals with fiends.
Fair enough. But no answers to questions. That is the first rule.
Ah, you're just an asshole. But seeing that the rest of his party is kind of at ease.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm not
You
at
will-
ease, by the way. I'm just.
have also greatly inhaled, and Petunia, you would have felt something pry and rip at your inner self, stealing a small piece of your soul, and you gain 1 level of exhaustion. Sorry, missed that little detail, but a deal is a deal.
A deal is a deal.
I'm still going to be keeping my Warhammer in hand,
Okay.
but I'm just going to circle around him a little bit to the other side. And again, if anything happens that is offensive on his end, I'm going to try and hit him with my hammer.
Okay. Yeah. Duly noted. With that, I think we will fall out of initiative for the moment. Fink, presumably preparing the incantation to make this Arcanoloth a much better caster.
Never said it was a
over-
good idea.
Over the next 8 hours, what would the rest of you like to do?
Take a long rest.
I mean, take a long rest, but
Easy
we
enough.
get the benefits of a long rest, even?
Do you feel safe?
No.
You can take a long rest. I mean, I'll allow you to roll hit dice and you'll regain spell slots, but it will be a very uneasy rest, so you're not going to go back to full health. You will need to roll as though it's a short rest, and you'll still regain some back,
Do
hit
we
dice
get
back.
spell slots that we would, or no?
But, you would regain spell slots as well. I mean,
The
you'll
whole
be on
thing.
edge, but you'll have your spell slots.
Issa would like to use the time to piss and moan.
He's,
Not happy with what Fink is doing.
I got your soul back.
So quick tally, for anybody interested, you dealt 80 points of total damage to him.
Was he looking hurt?
Whoa.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
I still think this is the best course of action.
So
I'll
during
do a
that,
short
Fink,
rest then.
Fink will concentrate on imbuing spellcasting concentration into this Arcanoloth. Taking
It's
the 8
into
hours from that.
his robes, and they're now magical.
Perfect.
And
They'll have proficiency on Constitution checks and stuff like that.
it's got 4 charges,
All
and
right.
then when the wearer fails a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration, it can use its reaction to expend one of the item's charges to succeed instead.
Nice.
Item regains 1d4 expended charges daily. And it's now a magical item, but this guy has to attune to it as well after I create it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Is he just like hanging out with us while we rest? Because I mean, I
He
think
just stays in the middle of the room, letting you work. Basically standing stock still, not really moving for that entire time, seemingly pleased with the deals he has made. Unless anybody would like to do anything specific during that time, we will go ahead, fast forward through the long rest. You guys gain those benefits. Able to roll hit dice to recover, which I don't think anybody was terribly injured. I don't think anybody was injured during
I had
that.
2 points, but I don't remember when that was.
Yeah, I was down like 5.
I think I lose my temporary hit points at this point.
Yes, you would.
'Cause I think after a long rest they disappear.
So, at the end of those 8 hours, you see the Arcanoloth again, snap its fingers, and on the far end of the room, to the very area you came back through, you see a doorway appear. Much like the one that got you in there in the first place. Standing in nothingness, connected barely to the floor. As promised, an exit.
Is it the exit we want?
Yeah, can we just poke our head through and make sure it's back into the house thing?
Sounded like a question.
No, I was talking to the party.
Sure.
I mean, should we just take a quick peek and make sure?
I would before we walk through.
Yeah. We'll just open the door and take a look.
All right. You move over to the doorway. Much like the first one around, very simple in design. Turning the door handle and swing it out. There's nothing behind the door that you can see.
Black again.
It is just black. And as you kind of poke and explore the area, you maybe put your hand through the door frame itself, you see that your hand, as you pass through, cuts off as soon as it is past the door. Kind of disappearing into whatever is on the other side.
Aniara, you want to stick your head through again?
Yeah, why not?
And I'll grab onto her and yank her back after like 3 seconds. I didn't need to do that in that voice.
Okay. You let Iniara know that you're going to pull her back within 3 seconds.
Hopefully enough time to see.
You kind of poke your head through this doorway, and on the other side, there is a warmth to the area itself. You see, as far as your eye can kind of see, there is rolling clouds. Looking around, you see very beautiful winged creatures kind of lazily drifting through the air. Just a sense of peace kind of fills this area.
And then I'm yanked back, I assume, at this point.
Yes.
And then you're yanked back. You did not feel any tug the other direction.
Well, there was no tug on the other side. There's sky, and then there's cloud, and there's some birds, and it feels peaceful.
They were
over
not
there.
birds.
Not
to be
birds?
clear.
What were they?
They were not birds. They were humanoid in appearance.
There was humanoid flying thing. Is it Intercroca?
No.
Oh, okay. There was flying humanoids, and there was definitely
Your best
not.
guess to be celestials.
Oh, okay. At the same time, I feel safer on that end than I am on this end.
So not
their home.
where we were before?
No, definitely not where we were before.
That's too sweetie.
Was the ground?
No, I don't think there was ground.
The ground was clouds.
The ground. Oh, there was clouds. The ground was clouds. Do you want me?
Right.
I'm gonna kneel down, put my arm through, and try and see if my hand goes through what I assume would be the clouds.
Okay. You do that. You stick your hand through and kind of pad around. Feels solid. Feels almost like stone. And as you kind of look, you're patting clouds.
It feels like clouds, but it feels solid at the same time, if that makes sense.
Did I say he would send us back? Or
Provide us a door out.
let us leave? I don't remember what I said. Or what I agreed to. Damn word nuances.
Yep. But we don't do both.
DMs would never twist
You'll know
any
what?
request made, especially with a fiend.
I see it felt safer over on that end. I have something that can help us, provided we go through the clouds that feel semi-solid, even though they feel fluffy like you would think a cloud would feel. I've never been up in the clouds. It feels better over there than it does on here.
I mean... But it's not where we were before.
It's not, but Dan, we have the door though, right? On us.
Here, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything about that in front of this thing, but I'm gonna keep with that.
All right. Should we brush your hair?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
It,
You can brush our hair.
it feels
it's
better.
okay.
It feels warmer on the other side there. So I think you're gonna like it way better at the very
Hi.
least, and so am I. I don't deal with demons. I deal with undead.
I'm totally up for just leaving at the moment. We could just go and deal with the consequences later.
I've got stuff. If we fall through the clouds, I got us. We're good.
I'll just turn to the guy though and be like, I mean, this isn't where we were.
Correct. You asked for an exit. I am providing it.
That was kind of rude.
Oh.
I'll give you an exit myself, an exit from this life.
So, settle down.
You settle down.
Okay.
At the very least, where are we? Where are we going to?
What does it look like? And second, my bad, that was a question.
Iniara, what does it look like? Do you recognize it?
I don't recognize it, but it is better than next to this thing.
Well, I mean, it didn't look like the Feywild or anything like that, did it?
I don't know what the Feywild looks like. I know where the Underdark looks like, and what Spielberg looks like, and the Sickly Woods, and what was in between.
Well, we have a safe place to rest if this is
It
nefarious.
It definitely felt safer than here. There was like warmth. What kind of warmth? Is it something I would
warmth.
equate
Nothing,
with the celestial that I don't know is on the other side?
You certainly could, yeah.
What do I need to bake for this?
Why don't you... Well, why don't you give me a religion check?
Okay.
Oh god, we're in the heavens.
Religion?
Religion.
Religion.
That'd actually be pretty nice
16.
for a fiend/devil character to do for us. Send us to heaven,
Right? It's better than the 9 hells.
right? Thank you.
I'm sorry, what did you get on your check?
16.
16.
Yeah. I got
Based on the
proficiency in
brief glimpse you've got and
No, I don't.
just kind of
It's good.
general study, your best guess, this could be the Fields of Elysium. Or the astral plane.
Alright. We're on a different plane.
Based on what you've seen.
They're
That
not in Kansas
You
anymore.
second snippet.
But
I'm
It
sure.
was
I
3
feel like
seconds.
persuade them.
Not 2, 3.
I feel, you know what? Screw it. I'll figure this out as I get home. Figure out the way to get home. I say we go.
If they're nicer people, we might be able to convince them to send us home.
Works for me. Let's do it.
Fine.
Get
Can
out
you
of
grab-
here.
Can you get their attention?
We'll find out when we get through the door.
I say very
I'll go with you.
quietly to Iniara.
Whose attention?
Whatever things you saw out there. Because if
I
they're able to get through this door, they could help us take this son of a bitch out.
don't think that's how this is
Wait,
gonna work. But we can
You're a
try.
little bloodthirsty today, aren't you?
Nobody was asking you think you made a deal with a fiend. I'm talking to someone who didn't make a deal with a fiend.
Oh, so not me.
Bad.
He doesn't even acknowledge Petunia's
Jesus.
statement.
Let's just go through the door. We'll
If they're
figure this
able to
out. We'll
pass through
burn
the
this
door-
bridge. We've already burned the bridge. Let's just go.
I'm with you.
And everybody.
I go with Iniara. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
I don't.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. What can I call you?
Nice try, but that's a question.
No, bad.
Foxy
Bad
it
idea.
is.
Awful. Don't do it.
And I'll follow Iniara.
Okay. So Iniara
think we-
walks through the door
I will.
Mhm.
with Petunia.
Yeah, I
He's
walk through the door.
Also.
Why don't we hold hands?
Garok, very confused in all of this.
Just come on, let's
Raises
go.
up.
And I'm gonna grab his hand, and we're gonna everybody just hold hands just in case. Then I can maybe do something about this if we fall through the clouds.
Or NPC.
I know this is
It's gonna be
Yeah, right?
hard for
This
Lucky.
poor dude. Oh my word.
The DM never thought he'd be running a
Alright.
DMPC.
So, yet again, all 5 of you squeeze through a doorway. And that's where we'll take our break. We'll be back in 10.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
want to be one of the last ones out,
Okay?
and I
You-
want
you and
to
Garok.
I want to turn back and look at that guy and be like, I'm not going to make a deal with you. I'm going to make a vow. If I ever see you again, I will kill you, and walk through the door.
Welcome back, everybody. The group just finished up fighting an Arcanoloth, eventually ending combat, coming up with a deal that 2 of the 4 characters made, reinstating the souls of most of the party members, and also providing it with a new garment in order to find an exit. They all piled through the doorway, find themselves on cloudy terrain, as you kind of all land and take, an assessment of yourself and your surroundings. You see multicolored clouds all around, kind of off in the distance, although vaguely, I think a few of our players cannot see the entirety of the map. That should change it for you. You see multicolored clouds kind of rolling everywhere. You see what you could best describe as angels flying through the air, and just a general sense of warmth and peace kind of overcoming you at this moment as you find yourself, as far as you're aware, in the astral plane. What would you guys like to do as you set down on the clouds?
Is Gronk with us as well?
Yeah, he is. I forgot to move his
Okay.
character.
Forgot the move.
Just wanted to double
poor
check.
You got left
DMPC that we
behind. What?
unintentionally made.
Yeah, I'm just breathing heavily from that exhaustion.
I was gonna
It was too
ask,
heavy.
did Petunia's exhaustion go away on the rest?
No.
I didn't think so.
We wouldn't have been able to get a full restful rest anyway.
That
I
as
have
well.
a feeling it's not gonna go away even on a restful rest.
We'll find out. So, the 5 of you, now surrounded by nothing but clouds, what would you like to do?
I can't believe you would do something so foolish. Petunia, you as well. What were you thinking?
Don't worry, I got a plan, but I don't really want to talk about it now until we are not within earshot of this guy.
That door's still behind us. Or did it close and disappear when we left?
You turn around. There is no door.
That's about what
You
I
only
thought.
asked for an exit.
Petunia's just exhausted at this point. She's like, yeah, no, we're here. We're out. You're in one piece, though. So that's good.
I'm pretty sure he's out of earshot, so, what's the deal, Fink?
Well, see, these things that I can do, technically they can only be they can be only temporary if I choose. So I made him his magical cloak or robe, but tomorrow he may not have it. And maybe Aniara's robes are magical. So be it. But I got us out.
You
You got
did?
us out.
But the question is, can he come back? I mean, technically, you just said you would do it to the robes. You didn't guarantee that they'd last for X amount of time.
I
Just
did
think
tell
that
him
you
they'd go away
died.
if I died.
He might just think you died.
Yeah.
There is that.
So, yeah.
It's fine.
Well, let's just see what happens, I guess.
And I'm trusting everyone is feeling better as well.
A little bit, yes.
Debatable, but that was quite the gamble that you took there, Fink.
What can I say? I'm a gambling man. So, next problem.
We're in the... I'd say 9 hells, but I don't know if this is the 9 hells. Can I do another check? Does this actually look like there now that I've seen more than 3 seconds of this?
Sure. Roll me another religion check.
Big
Can I help her with it?
Yeah, now
For
that he was gonna
whatever
say, now that I
reason.
can see it.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
19 plus, what was it, 3 before, so 22.
22. By all appearances, this is the astral plane.
Well, we are no longer on. Oh, what is the main plane called that we're from?
Material.
Shit, it's that simple.
It's that simple.
Well-
I don't think that we're on the material plane anymore. This.
Could everyone give me a perception check?
Am I considered
As you continue
disadvantaged
to
at the
stare
moment
out
on
into
this?
these cloudy existences, you see the various angelic creatures kind of move in the distance.
How bright
Why
is
would-
it here?
You can see.
Am I
Oh,
at disadvantage?
I would say no. It's an ever-present light, but it's
Ah,
not.
sweet.
the sun.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage.
I'm
so-
gonna take my passive
I am as well.
because that was a 1
I-
otherwise.
I am his third.
13.
Let's bode wells.
11.
11.
I think it was
12.
13 anyways.
11.
11. Ooh.
Or is it
All right.
11?
Never mind.
Nope, it is 13.
Maybe,
don't
maybe
notice.
what's
You
his
just
name?
enjoy the
Garak?
scenery.
Garak? I don't remember his name. Maybe he can make a
That's 6.
perception.
Gary.
So for his passive, he also doesn't notice
Mr. G.
anything.
Okay.
Mr. G.
Yep. Does there seem to be like civilization or buildings or something that we can maybe make
Not
towards?
currently. Not at the moment, but it just seems that these creatures in the back are just kind of more or less one directional. You never really see the same one again. They seem intent on a certain path, if you will, and kind of head out of eyesight as they get a couple 100 feet out, and you kind of lose them behind a cloud bank. So if there is any cities or any structures or anything like that, you know it is past your current eyesight. At the moment, you just see nothing but rolling clouds.
Okay.
No vague shapes of buildings in the distance or mountains or anything. It is just an endless plane of cloud.
This is worse than what I'm used to.
So, Iniara, do you know any type of magic that can get us back to material?
Nope, not yet. I can. I don't. No, I don't. That's
As
about
all of you stand there for a little while, you eventually see that one of these angelic creatures finds its way over
Oh,
and
thank God.
slowly flaps down.
But there's no
The ground.
celestial, right? Ugh.
Ooh.
It begins to speak
It's the opposite of what I know.
and gestures broadly to the areas around it with a look of happiness and joy within it. Welcome to the astral plane. Welcome to the fields of Elysium. May you forever find joy here.
What do we know about the fields of Elysium?
Well, I mean, a real world equivalent would be considering it heaven. This is a place that fallen heroes, similar to like Valhalla and things of that
is it
nature, would
similar
come
to like
here
that?
to find eternal peace.
Is that like the Greek one too, where they kind of did that?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Some would say it's exactly the same as the Greek
I
one.
am super untrusting, and I'm going to insight this guy.
Okay.
19
For no
plus.
particular reason, and just for my own curiosity,
plus
what
3.
languages does everyone speak?
Not
Celestial.
celestial.
Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, and Undercommon.
Common, deep
Celestial.
space, draconic, elvish, gnomish, goblin, and under.
Okay.
What did
it
I
was
say?
not celestial, and it appeared to have come out as common.
Okay. What did I say? Rolled, I bumped my thing.
Furbolg and half. Elf.
As well. What did I say I rolled? I bumped
Could
the
everyone
thing
roll
and
me
it
a
moved.
perception check again?
Alright, don't say
The
that.
creature is now in front of you.
Damn it. It just keeps getting worse. 11.
Don't worry, these
19
really are not
this
leading
time,
questions.
and I think my insight was a 21.
Okay.
I'm trying a different die because that's the same
10.
roll 3 times on one die.
Ouch. Iniara. So with a 21 on your
yeah.
insight check,
Uh-huh.
as this creature speaks, you swear you hear a secondary voice almost undercutting every word, but you don't quite make it out. You can't quite understand it. And as the creature kind of turns and gestures, you see its face warp very briefly and
Detect
then
magic.
re-straighten.
No.
Detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yep.
Okay. That's an instantaneous thing to you as you kind of set
Yep.
out your aura of magic. The entire place glows heavily of illusion magic.
Is he also?
Yes. Everything. You see
Dispel magic.
within your 60-foot
You know
area
that?
Yep.
is illusion.
It's once a day, but dispel magic.
And you focus on this illusion.
Oh, dear God.
And it disappears.
Oh god, we are in the 9 hells, aren't we?
The clouds disappear, and that stony surface you felt is...
Ah, this is
Stone.
bad!
The brightness disappears, and everything begins to dim
And Mark, I use that.
as the heat now begins to make sense, as in the distance you see flames lick up in the background. Everything is just much more grim,
What
much
could possibly
darker.
go
There
wrong?
is no sense of happiness anymore. There is no sense of peace. You are in despair, at the very least, as your entire surroundings change. The winged creature turns back to you. You see the horns now decorating its face, the twisted appearance, Picasso-esque, moving there, its lips on the side of its face begin to flap almost as it talks. Well, it
Oh,
would
that was
appear
rude.
that didn't work anymore, did it? And again, you hear that slight undercut of another voice within it, but you can't quite make out the words that it's saying.
So if we ever see that thing again, I don't care if it costs me my life.
I already threatened it.
With that, anyway, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. May you find joy here forever.
You say joy, I think you mean
and
the other
he
thing.
I think they're gonna
kind
find
of
joy more
points
than anything.
and gestures down a long corridor that is now behind him. Registration is this way,
Registration for
if you'll
what?
follow.
For what?
And again, you hear that undercut. Could everyone roll another perception check, please?
These just don't work very well. I'm gonna switch dice here.
Natural 20!
God. I'll take my passive 11 again.
10.
23 total.
Thank God somebody is rolling well.
I kind of
So
bounced
what
it
do
and
you
hit the computer screen
12?
first, but
I'm at
With a
disadvantage.
natural 20, Iniara, and your intelligence score,
yeah.
this undercut, something's really tugging at your mind on this. This creature is speaking Abyssal.
Mm-hmm.
It is a language of two voices, that of the truth and that of entire lies. Those that aren't familiar with it only hear the lies.
Okay, so
So everything presented, you feel, is definitely not the truth.
alright. Petunia, do you have ways to... Oh, it's only if it's written down.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Do you let
so
us
that
know
that's-
this?
I am trying to figure out the best way to, I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this, but everybody at least gets to be prepared. He's speaking in doubles.
Is he like walking
Only
ahead of
going
us
to
and expecting
hear-
us to follow, or where is he just
Nope,
standing
he
there? Or?
is just standing there.
We're going to hear only but lies.
Okay. Great, riddles. I can do this.
It'll pretty much always be the opposite of what he says. But he does not wish us to find joy, clearly.
As this is all kind of going down, you see a hulking creature with a tongue just lolling out, dragging along the floor behind it. Almost armored in appearance, just kind of makes its way past that hallway and disappears behind another corner.
Not that this place isn't great to visit, but how do we get back to the material plane? I'll just point blank ask him.
I mean,
We don't belong here. Clearly, we look too
Oddly
good.
enough, this direction. And he continues to point back down the long corridor.
which is the direction we absolutely should not
go.
go.
There you go. There you go.
You see him almost pause and think for a brief minute, and then point to the hallway that armored beast just walked past.
But he points, not doesn't say.
Correct.
I didn't quite catch that. What did you say?
Apologies. I forget sometimes that some creatures don't understand gestures. The direction you want to go is past that way, and he points the other direction to the right, away from where the creature is at.
And away from the hallway he's gestured towards.
It is slightly down it, but it's kind of a corridor junction kind of thing.
The only thing is, there's a bunch of these guys, and I assume we're gonna go into combat if we don't follow him.
Dude, we can't fight right now. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, There's like half a dozen creatures here who look way more powerful than us.
Yeah. No, at the very least, if I know I'm gonna get messed up, at least I want to know what's coming.
Right? So we go down this hallway, or we do not go down this hallway, or we go off to the veer off towards the other way, right? Is that?
I was trying to figure out with what I asked, and the answer was, do we follow? Because he didn't answer, he pointed, which means he didn't talk. We absolutely don't want to go down that way. So do we want to go where the creature came? But he said to go that way. God, please.
Are you trying to trick us?
Are there 2 hallways?
No.
Oh, he's definitely trying to trick
There are
us.
more than 2 hallways.
There's 2 hallways.
Are there any kitchens here?
Is there one with a bunch of library books in it?
I'm sorry, were you asking me if there's kitchens?
Yep.
No, there are no kitchens.
Oh my god, there's kitchens here. What?
I just said there's no kitchens.
Oh, right. And he'll
Right,
point towards Liara
wink.
and give a really sly wink.
Right.
Poison, and the poison book just
Perhaps you could tell me a little bit more about this registration?
Yes.
What's the registration for?
Indeed. Registration is a place for all new applicants in the fields of Elysium, through which they can register their names and forever live joyously.
Have you registered?
I have no need. I am of this plane.
Oh, what's your name?
I'm not allowed to give it. It's company policy.
Oh, come on. What's a name between friends?
Well, I mean, as one who is very familiar with this, you should know that names hold absolutely no power, so of course I can give it to you.
And it
Until the
is...
DM looks it up.
Where did my paper go? Oh, there it is.
Well, my name is Thrixian. And again, welcome.
Obviously, that's not his real name.
Yeah, names have powers, or whatever that Fiend
Right.
said.
You're definitely, and then I'm writing this in a notebook.
Well, pleasure to meet you. My name is Iso, the 721st of his name.
Interesting.
21st.
You, as this conversation is going on, you see another creature approach. This one is wolf-like in appearance, save that its face is that of a goblin or goblinoid.
my
It
God, it's a
is
goblin.
beast in general, and then just a goblin face on top of this. It walks forward. Is there a problem? This has no undercut of another language.
Oh, nice. Who's he talking to?
Yes.
Hmm.
Kind of addressing everyone in general.
Apologies, we're new here and we're just trying to get our bearings.
Just catching my breath.
Has he informed you about signing in?
Yes, but he doesn't seem quite sure about what he's talking about.
It must be a translation error. If you'll follow me, we can get this sorted.
One sec.
Do you need a moment? You look
Tired. Yeah.
winded. And you see its nostrils kind of flare as it kind of takes a double inhale.
Oh god, don't
Of
you
the
dare take
area.
another part of my soul.
No, it's me.
Well, it looks like the charades are over. I suppose you'd like to really know where you're at.
About the
What? We're
Yeah.
not in the
Fields of
Astral Sea?
Elysium? What?
Phyrexia, you're excused. And you see the Mephit float away.
The what?
What it?
The Mephit.
Ooh.
The
I
method?
thought you said meth head.
I
Well,
agree.
I almost heard a Muppet,
Wrong.
but with a
It's just
lisp.
not right, you know? Well, it looks like things have taken a very decided turn in your adventure.
No shit. I don't say that, but
Very few
Damn it, I tried
Wish.
to avoid this.
to come to Gehenna.
Gehenna? Is that where we're at?
Gehenna.
Gehenna? Can you spell that,
Mhm.
Mr. DM?
Of course I can.
Phonetically,
Gehenna. Gehenna.
Does that ring any bells?
right,
Have
yeah.
you been looking through your books on the plains and beyond?
What? What do you mean looking through my books in the plains and beyond? Oh, you
Did
mean
you not take
The one
book?
that she picked up.
I would have looked through books last night. Because I would have been uneasy. I would have had to do something.
Okay.
So yes.
Roll me an intelligence check. History, if you wish.
Okay. Let's see, what do I got? I gotta bring this up. History. 14.
You remember small pieces of information on this, not a ton. You kind of scan through the book fairly quickly, considering
Couldn't concentrate
and not
with everything
having
going on.
an eidetic memory. It's a little more difficult. But you recall this being grouped in with the 9 hells.
Damn.
Which do I
But
know
you
which
don't
part?
remember what layer. You don't remember its direct attachment or even what creatures would normally inhabit it. But
Hell.
you recall.
This is
That's what it is.
About more importantly, do you remember how to get out of the 9 hells? Maybe?
Whenever you're ready to do that, by the way, thank you.
Do what? I'm sorry.
Wait,
Oh.
did it still get messed up?
She's here.
Oh, snap.
I'm back.
Something's messed up on my end. Oh, there it goes.
Or I could turn it off. It doesn't really matter. But I figured since I was...
I had to go back into Discord to bring your picture back up. But okay, to answer your question, Think. I don't say the name Think at all, though, mind you. Going back
Mark?
to. I don't remember. I might have to look through the book a little bit more.
You can call me Dink.
Think. Yeah, by the way, my name is ooh, give me a minute. What did I shit.
We'll call her Daisy.
Daisy, and I had a name I was gonna go with.
As long as it's not Rose, I'll cry.
No. I'm gonna write these down so that I remember them.
Ilfun? No, we're gonna go with an easier name. Vicana.
Vicana is easier.
Better than Ilfun. Just go by Anna. We'll just go by
It's
Anna.
debatable.
Anna? I like that.
Just do Anna.
I remember that.
And you, Mr. Turtle, what is your name? Wink.
I'm Dink.
Wink.
Why?
Oh, I'm Iso, the 721st of his name.
Wait, can I
Perfect.
do a check? That's a different number, isn't it?
Yes,
Roll an
it is.
intelligence.
Yeah, it is.
Meta, yes, but
17 plus.
I was
something.
say you should
Yeah,
know that by
you-
now.
you
He said
know
it a
his
couple
name.
times.
What is the real one? I've forgotten.
Presumably
22nd, yes.
I was gonna say the 20th, but I don't remember exactly.
No, it is. Okay.
I've probably got it written down in the beginning somewheres.
Yeah, I would have to as well.
Oh, sorry, 728th. My bad.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
terrible.
really because I don't know. I've got different numbers.
The 21st is technically probably already dead.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
No.
no.
Well, since all of you are being so honest, I am Gizgan.
That his actual name?
You don't know.
I know.
I mean, it's his name. He goes by down here, probably.
He is gone.
Are you of the second level of Hell Gizgons?
I don't think we're that high up.
Oh, must have thing thought of someone else.
DM didn't think to look this up.
Oh,
TM
again.
also didn't think we were going to, campaign altering
Travel.
decisions here.
Yeah, campaign altering decision, definitely. Had it planned, didn't think we'd get this far into it. As there was still, the whole other bits going on.
You thought we were going to just, enter our names in a book or what?
We were gonna die in the room.
Die
Yeah,
in the
that's what I
room.
was figuring was going to happen.
Actually being part of the Hells, no. We're adjacent.
Oh,
Most
goodness.
things don't appreciate this area.
And this area being...
Gehenna.
No, I'm not part of. Adjacent
Bless
to.
you.
You see him
Old
kind of wince
portal.
away at that mention. You, met an Arcanoloth, yes? Fox creature?
So is that what that stupid little
Is that what
foxy
that
little
thing was
shit
called?
was? I'm losing my
That's
accent
what
and my
its
anger.
species is, yes. They really prefer deals.
That's
Yeah, we
kind of
found
how
that
we're
out.
here.
It's accurate.
I mean, now that we're being honest, we do have some things that need to be taken care of on the material plane, or wherever not here is.
I see. Well, there's one way out. You go up.
How far up?
I'm gonna look up. Is it?
Looking up, you see nothing but rock wall continue for a long, long, long way.
Is that our ceiling?
Roll me a perception check, Fink.
Okay. Because that's been going great all night.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I-
been going real well.
Well, I look up. Do I see a ceiling or how far does it?
11. I'll
Okay,
just take my 11.
You,
Mhm.
Yeah, you just see nothing but stone go up. Iniara, you look up. I should also note, Fink, you also do not see ceiling.
Okay.
Iniara, you look up. Roll me a perception check as well.
15.
15. Looking up and kind of squinting just a little bit, begin to see the flames, blue flame, just really high up there, and you just see the faintest of a ring, well above you.
Alright. So just asking for a friend, if one were to go up all the way, we go up, out?
Well, I mean, there is the possibility of stumbling into the Nine Hells, and then I believe there's a place called the Crossroads that you exit out onto.
So we have to get out of here into the Nine Hells, and through this crossroads to get onto the material plane.
Yes.
I got that build right.
Looking
Unless you
up,
find
you
a way
throw-
out sooner.
Looking up, you start. Do you happen to have a ladder or something? That's a long way up there.
Ladder, no.
Well, how do you expect
Elevator.
anyone to get up there?
We have a lift.
Don't they have
Eventually,
wings?
you'll find a location, and there will be a magical tile, if you will, that will lift you to the next section.
You know, I have to say, you're a lot more helpful than that last chap.
Very.
Well, Abyssal tends to be like that.
Was that
And-
his name? Abyssal?
No, is what he was speaking. The language of demons.
Hmm.
Think, do you have an item that is big enough
And,
for the
well, every
six of
tour
us?
guide needs to be honest with their group, do they not?
And then
Let me look here.
can I gather about how much we all weigh?
Sure. Roll me an intelligence check.
Let's see, that's a 14 plus what, 3? 17.
Yeah, you'd be able to get the approximate weights of everyone, probably within about 15 pounds.
Okay, what is it?
All right. If everybody would be willing to give me what you think your character weighs.
This is
Oh my-
important.
Oh my god, yeah. You can't just
Um,
know how much they weigh.
I'm sorry.
185
Approximately.
pounds.
I mean, my armor alone probably weighs a buttload.
Yeah.
I
made of
sank with a
Oh,
stone.
yeah, I
rock,
suppose.
so
Fuck
Yeah.
Is it over 500?
probably
Yeah.
I probably weigh
Yeah.
about
Well,
200.
your rock
And
for
I
sure
myself
is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 250.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
that goes
under
that.
200 with everything on me. Ooh,
So
60
over
feet.
200.
we really don't want to be hanging out here. We don't really belong. We were kind of thrown here. If you
went
can
to
point
the-
us in the direction of one of these lift things, being as your tour guide.
Well, the easiest way, and he kind of picks up a paw and add, like, unnaturally for a beast of his abilities, kind of twists and points with a shoulder that should not turn that direction, and points back down the hallway that the previous method had described.
The one he said not to go down?
The one that he suggested going down to get out. Well, technically. The one that you asked which direction you should not go.
So the direction that
then
that
he
one
pointed
creature
the other
went.
direction. Right.
Okay.
It won't be quick, but the first of the several portals is that way.
Now, again, being as you're a good tour guide, what should we know about this place? Things to watch out for. Persons of interest.
Is there a gift shop?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
there a
exactly.
gift shop?
Gift
I would-
shop is near the registration desk. Highly suggest it. It's a great place. It's full of wonderful keepsakes for your time here in Gehenna. But you know, it's a one-way trip. Doesn't necessarily mean that there's a way out through the gift shop, but it's a lot longer than the way in.
You know, at some point I really want to ask what would have happened to us if we followed that guy.
As far as things that you can expect, you can find more of the bar guests such as myself.
Argest?
Oh shit! I know what
Isn't
those
that
are.
what Gabiru was?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is yours name Gabiru?
Oh my god.
You might find him. Well, as far as things you'll see, like I said, bar guests, many other demons of various sizes and shapes. I kind of lose count over the years. Well, I mean, you're not getting any younger.
Oh god, does time move differently here too?
Oh my god, we're dead?
Well, ESO.
Not quite. But again, time moves quite differently.
I want sending. I wish I had sending so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we at least maybe explore more than just this spot here?
Go down the
Yeah.
direction that we need to go to try and get up. Let's go
The
to the
portal?
9 hells. Oh god, I never thought I'd have to say that ever in my life.
It's
You
a start.
know, it never crossed my mind either.
Oh, grandmother, I hope I get to see you.
Ah, we'll be lucky. We'll get out of here. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, we got Daisy with us. She's overflowing with luck over there.
All the
Daisy,
luck.
It's Daisy now. Do you
Right.
remember? old
Daisy.
man?
You've met my friend Lily, so I mean,
Wait, I thought you guys had different names.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought her name started with a. Oh, wait. I get what you guys are doing. Smart. My name is Boulder.
yes.
Wait, can I?
like it.
Boulder. There we go. Nailed
Ah,
it.
good
In one.
boulder.
Perfect.
Oh, he's not as dumb as he looks, at least.
well,
Well,
The
he
worst
sat
that happened-
dumbfounded for quite some time, so
But he got there eventually, so.
he got there.
Hmm.
the worst that happens is we die in the 9 hells versus dying in that small enclosed room. So, perhaps we should start looking for this lift.
It's
Yep.
not as long
I
of a
agree.
trip to die.
Well, for you, I'll go to actual heaven.
I don't know where the court the
Not so sure.
shoot, what is my religion? Is court and mage? I clicked on the wrong button. No, close. No, stop it. Go away. I hate this.
Niara.exe has stopped responding.
I am here. Oh, my religion was with the court of the undead. There we go. Got there. Am I muted or what?
No, you're still
I
there.
hear
I'm
you.
just trying to figure out where you're going with the information.
I was trying to figure out what my undead court, and I hit chatty on accident. I always unpin it. There we go. That's how you do that. I don't know where I'm going, but I hope that if I die, it's at least with the court of the undead. Didn't spend my life worshiping in that court. But she just kind of trails off, is she?
Mumbles away.
Oh, she switches languages. There you go. That's what she does. She's now speaking Undercommon, I know, but I don't think anybody understands this.
I do.
Oh, well then, think understands just this. She's just rambling to herself, which is very unlike Iniara, obviously.
You're weird.
She's only
I
slight
suppose
panicky.
it would be a lot. Well, that's the Boulder's voice. It would be a lot easier if perhaps, as your tour guide, I took on a much friendlier form for you. So, and he pops, just absolutely bursts,
Oh, gross.
like fur going everywhere. And before you stands
Prestidigitation.
a naked goblin. There. Get a little of this juice off, but I think we're good to go.
I prestidigitate anything that got on me. And the rest of us.
So, let's begin our new journey, shall we?
Oh, you're coming with us.
Well, at least a short distance, at least until you hit the fork in the road.
All right.
So, about 40 feet.
Okay, I'll take 40 feet.
If we die in the first 40 feet, that's this guy's fault.
Did
We'll leave a
did
scathing review if we die.
that hurt?
It's very natural, but thank you for asking.
I did
I was
not.
gonna
look
say that's quite the
natural.
transformation for just 40 feet.
Well, you know, you gotta look cute for a bit, right?
I mean, he's welcome to come off with us longer, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks like you've already got one companion more than you need. No point in making it two.
What? The DM doesn't want 2 DMPCs?
Oh God, am I stuck with you guys for this whole trip?
Unless you want to
Well, I
stay
am
here,
paying
Well,
Boulder.
you don't want to be.
Boulder, you could stay here. That's up to you, I guess, at this rate.
Maybe he could find work for you here.
Your name was... Hey, Flower, we're gonna have to really talk about my compensation. I think it's a little...
Yeah.
This is a bit above my pay grade.
This is a bit above my pay grade, so I agree.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
We all need to get paid more, Boulder.
Boulder. So it just flows off the tongue.
Yeah, it's just great. I really like the strength of it. I might change my name permanently, you know? So,
To the left.
Yeah,
To the
review.
floor.
let's head that way.
follow the bar guest a short distance forward. And that, unfortunately, is where we are going to cut for the first act. We will pick up with this campaign, presumably if you guys wish to continue on your journey through the Nine Hells, in a few months' time, if not a little bit longer. We will beginning. You're not going to see much of a break. We're going to take a brief pause here to get ourselves sorted, and hopefully by the start of the new year here, we will have a new campaign and a new dungeon master taking the helm
Because
for
we've
the
got
first act of her campaign.
Christmas and New Year's in there.
Oh yeah.
There is that.
We would have basically only
Um,
had one more anyways, and then we would have had a 2-week break at
Correct.
for the holidays.
So this actually sort of worked out. Not exactly the direction I thought all of this was going to go,
What?
as the Prince and Princess of Spielberg have yet to be saved. We'll circle around to them, though.
We'll be
Maybe
like
they're in
level
the
12 by the time we save them at this rate. But as long as we save them, that's all that matters, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I changed my mind and I attacked the goblin.
He looks a little squishier now.
Yeah, totally.
We can take them.
Yeah. So with that, thank you everybody for watching the first part of this adventure, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.